Comments from council members?
I just want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. I'm sure we all do.
I have just a quick little comment. Last Thursday and Friday, the city manager and the director of public services joined me in New Orleans on an invitation from the National Pipeline, the Pipeline Safety Trust. We were asked to tell our story and convey some of the lessons learned. Also attending were Renee Morales, who lost her daughter in the explosion and fire of September 9th, 2010, and Jackson Vanderbecken of the San Francisco Chronicle. Congresswoman Jackie Spear offered her comments via video from Washington. Although we have had many opportunities to tell our story, this was really the first time the attendance was composed primarily of pipeline industry officials. We were very well received. They also heard the stories about Marshall, Michigan, Allentown, Pennsylvania, and Bellingham, Washington. And based on individual and group comments, I believe presentations such as this will further legislation to make us all a lot safer, and we will continue our efforts aggressively. So I wanted to let you know that we attended last week, and it was quite an experience. So yeah, unless you have any questions. Or City Manager, would you like to add anything?
I think you covered it very well, Mr. Mayor, and given the fairly large number of activities that we have pursued over the last 15 months since the tragic incident in our town, it was unique in the regards that you articulated, that this was a first opportunity for us to really engage and I think have a meaningful dialogue and impact with representatives from the industry. And there were representatives from the industry from nationwide. It was not a huge attendance, about 160 people, but again, it was, you could be very proud of our mayor and the way that our experience is being both represented as well as received and understood as a marker for what needs to be done going forward in order to make sure that this doesn't happen again. And again, I would just echo the comments from the mayor about what a meaningful opportunity it was for us as well to learn and to understand not only how the incident that occurred in San Bruno fits in with a bigger nationwide picture, but also to hear the stories and understand what has actually happened elsewhere in the nation. Before the incident in San Bruno, I think we, like many others, might have been naively immune or ignorant of an understanding of the tragic consequences of a pipeline failure. What was particularly interesting about this situation is that having had our incident and our experience, I think we continued a bit of naivete about how similar types of incidents might be affecting others in the nation. It was a sobering and very interesting experience.
Thank you. Item 13, closed session. We had our closed session before the meeting, and so we don't have to go to closed session. Carol?
I just wanted to add that we'll be doing the reorganization at the next meeting and the appointment of a new vice mayor.
All right, thank you. Thank you.